The Mysterious Affair at Styles by Agatha Christie, the Audible Originals version. This felt a lot longer than 4 hours, and I did not enjoy listening to it for several reasons. The first reason is the cast. Everyone was wrong, for one reason or another. Peter Dinklage as Poirot cannot do a French accent. Most likely an American casting agent heard him and thought, close enough, he'll do. It's not so much a case of putting on a French accent as doing a silly voice. It's all wrong. All of it. He seems to have no idea how a French speaker would actually pronounce English. Hastings is also wrong for different reasons. In the books, he's a bit dim. In some books, he's downright thick. Hamish Patel plays him as exuberant and eager, which he is in the book, but that's it. There's no sense that he's going down the wrong path or that he's got the wrong end of the stick. He plays him as basically your average sidekick in a detective story, and he's more than that. Nearly everyone else is wrong simply for the way they speak. The book is set during World War I. People spoke differently then. You might say properly. Letters were enunciated. T's were not pronounced as D's. THs were not pronounced as Fs. Intonation was different. Everyone sounds very much like they're talking in 2024. Very possibly I'm the only person this annoys, but it really did annoy me. And then there's what they've done with the story. Adaptations usually leave out parts, but in this dramatization there are inventions for no reason. Hastings has PTSD flashbacks, for example, or is told he must return to the front, and Poirot never, ever said meurtre. It's like the person who adapted this completely misunderstands the character. The last problem, and for me it was a big problem, is the sound design. It was recorded or processed in Dolby Atmos, so they have gone to great pains to fiddle around with the sound for no reason, and it's hugely distracting. If you're listening on headphones, characters move from left to right and back again for no reason. It is infuriatingly distracting. When two characters are talking, one of them might move forwards or backwards, perhaps to give the impression that they are moving around the room, but it's just irritating. There are several fragments where we hear characters speaking behind a closed door, but it's more like listening underwater. I can't stress how bad the sound design for this is. All in all, I intensely dislike this production. The BBC with John Moffat is far, far superior. I'm glad I didn't have to pay for this. All in all, I'll give this adaptation 2 out of 5 and give the performance 2 out of 5 as well. Audible have also produced a new version of Murder on the Orient Express. Click here to find out what I thought about that. Have you listened to this version? What did you think of the acting? Did the Dolby Atmos production bother you the same way it did me? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as I plan to release a review every week. Thanks for listening.